Hi everybody, it's me, Tiffany. Today I am going to go live for a get ready with me. So that means that I'm going to do my entire face of makeup today, and I'm just going to be talking, and as we go along you can ask questions. If there's something that you want to private message me about, you can feel free to do that. But I am always excited to share with you the new makeup techniques that I learned and just putting on the SeneGence makeup, because if you don't know about SeneGence is a company that's based right here in the USA. Everything is made and sold in the USA, and all the products are cruelty free. Most of them are vegan, and they last all day long. So they're waterproof, sweat-proof, smudge-proof. They're not going to transfer on your clothing once they're dry. They will stay all day. They'll stay put. And they're so concentrated that you see all this hormonal pregnancy spots and acne I have on. I don't have to try hard in order to cover it. If I want a full face, I could do a full face. If I want something more natural, I can go more natural. It's all up to you. But that's what I'm going to be doing today. Here's a little bit of personal things before I get into my makeup. This week I'll be 21 weeks pregnant. Yay, so exciting. And tomorrow we have our ultrasound. Our 20-week ultrasound to find out how the baby's doing and get to see it again, and also to see if it's a boy or a girl. So we have no idea what it is, and we're just excited to see. I'll show you my bump real quick. I feel like I'm getting hefty now, but this is my bump right now. So it's getting there. I'm a little over halfway there now. So, I'm just going to be going ahead and putting my makeup on. Thank you for watching. If you're on here, just give me a shout out. Say hey, a heart, a share. Anything helps. Because whenever you watch, as long as you kind of say, hey, I watched that, Facebook puts me out, and the people that are interested will actually get to see me. So that's awesome when you support me. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Lacey. Hey, Julie. Hey, Samantha. Thanks for watching. Okay. So I guess I'll be quiet a little bit now, and so I can get something done with my face. So I put an order in for more concealer. I'm doing the color corrective concealer in the shade Light. It goes light, medium, and deep. And that is what I'm going to be putting on. Think before I put on my concealer, instead of my regular daytime moisturizer, I'm going to put on some CCTM color correcting tinted moisturizer in the color Light. So this will double as my moisturizer, as well as give me like a sheer coverage, and by the time I build on it with a little bit of concealer and my regular foundation, all this will be much better. So let's see, let me get my brush that I like to use for that. Some B-Mall brushes, just Amazon, $11. And I think I'm just going to do a little bit on my face real quick and then blend that out. You can use a brush or a beauty blender, whatever you like. But here lately I have been really liking to stipple and to blend with my brushes. And then I like to do my concealer and just little things with my beauty blender. When you use your sponges in your beauty blenders, you want to make sure that you dampen it underwater and wring all the water out so that it's nice and big and fluffy, so that it bounces on your face and it doesn't trap all that as much as your makeup in it. So I've already wet mine, as you can tell. It's nice and spongy instead of hard. If your sponge feels hard, you will want to do that, and it will make a ton of difference in your application, in the way that your makeup looks on your face. Going a little bit on my jawline and down just a little bit here. I'm kind of in between spray tans right now, so I want to make sure it's blended. So that's just the moisturizer, and it already looks a lot better. Hey, Mama, thanks for watching. Alright, now I'm going to go in with some concealer. This is the light concealer. And if I do not have enough, like I said, I ordered this. If I do not have enough, I'm going to use Candlelight Concealer, which is a creamy color, but it has a slight orange base to it, so it does awesome at covering my circles. I think I'm going to go ahead and go in with that. Make sure I have enough. Just a little bit here. And then I like to take my beauty blender for my concealer to blend it out. Just your own personal preference. Make sure that beauty blender has been put under water and wring out so that it will blend much better. If you're here and watching, feel free to shout me a hey or a heart or share or anything. Just all that does is to show me your support, and it also lets people in this group be able to see me. If you don't like or share or do anything or comment a lot of times in all your groups, not even mine, if you don't interact, Facebook will stop showing you your favorite group stuff. So I'm actually just going in with my SeneGence right now. SeneGence doubles as a lot of stuff. You can use it for different things, and since I don't have as much concealer left, I'm using my SeneGence. It's very creamy before it dries, and it will cover a ton of stuff. And I haven't even went over with my foundation yet, so my skin will look much, much more clear and smooth once I get it all on. Again, this is Candlelight that I'm using. If the Candlelight is too warm for you to use this concealer, I recommend the Sandstone Pearl. And that is the matte of that. It comes in shimmer and glitter as well. For this makeup, you may have noticed that I do not use a primer, and that's because I don't need one for this makeup to stay. It bonds to your skin, and so it will automatically be waterproof and transfer proof and all that without a primer. If my face is unusually bumpy, I use this, I use Silk for that. And if you put Silk over an orange and then put foundation over it, it will cover all the bumps in an orange. So imagine what it does to your face. But on those days, I use my Silk. Especially if I don't want to do my tinted moisturizer and foundation, but I want a good coverage, I'll use that. Okay. So that's pretty good so far. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my foundation. This is the original formula, and I use shade Almond, which is a cool toned. If you don't know whether you're cool toned or warm toned, it's very easy. If you need help finding out, just message me and I'll help you with that. I'm just doing my little dots. Sometimes I put it directly on the brush and sometimes on my face. Whatever you feel. It doesn't take someone who is a licensed professional to do good makeup. This makeup goes on so smoothly and is so concentrated and saturated with color that it just goes on so easy. You don't have to spend a ton of time trying to blend it on your face and finding the right shade, because also this foundation will go up or down 3 shades. So once it sets, it mixes with your body chemistry a little bit because it bonds to your skin, and you will be good to go. So you don't have to worry as much about the exact shade because these colors are very forgiving. Going down my neck and my jawline just a little bit. Like I said, in between getting my spray tans, so I want to make sure that's just nice and smooth covered. So that's all I'm going to do right there. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on my foundation and stuff because I'm just going to the store. Don't have much to do today. Scarlett is with her Mimi and Pa right now, so I get to kind of do my own thing and go grocery shopping. This is Blush Sense. If you haven't heard of Blush Sense, it is blush, and it comes out like kind of like a creamy liquid. And all you need is teeny tiny dots. These dots will actually cover your entire. This is probably more than a lot of people would do, but I want to make sure I have color on my face. So this Blush Sense is also waterproof and smudge resistant. Once your face is set and settled, you don't have to worry about it going anywhere. It will last all day. The color that I'm wearing is chocolate cherry. See how like a little bit will go a long way? It's super blendable. I just take a big fluffy brush and kind of tap it and then blend out. Okay, and on this side, I've already spilled some out, so I'll just go whoop. Just that much. That's all you need. These tiny tubes literally last me like a year on blush. Of course, a lot of times it depends on how much makeup you use and if you wear it every day and stuff, but even with me wearing it most days, I've not ran out of a tube of blush, and usually for me I only use 2 colors. Chocolate cherry, which is what I'm putting on right now, and toasted rose, which is a little bit more natural color. Okay, so there's some blush. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my Shadow Sense. Shadow Sense is cream to powder. Once it sets, which only takes like 30 seconds to a minute, it will not transfer and it will stay on all day, even if your eyes are watery, if you're sweating. That's what I love about Shadow Sense. And you don't have to worry about steps, just like, Lip Sense, it's super easy to apply, but it does go on 3 layers. Shadow Sense is even easier, and it's cheaper. So with Shadow Sense, you don't have to have a primer. Sometimes I might put Candlelight if my eyes are particularly veiny or dark, but today I'm not because it's going to cover. So this shade is Mulberry. It's a pretty natural mauve type shade, little pinkish tint to it. I'm going to take kind of a medium brush. I want it to be a little bit fluffy, but not too fluffy, so that it blends out, but I still have that color. Okay, this is what I'm going to use. I put this directly on my lid. Sometimes you can put it in the brush too, but this time I put it directly on my lid and I'm just blending barely. Just taking it out, and I'm putting this over on my lower lid and up into the crease just a little bit. Super easy. Gonna go just a little bit down into my lower lash line. So there's my Mulberry. If you mess up before it dries, like, you can fix it for a second, or it'll come off with like a baby wipe or something, but it's super blendable and super easy to work with. and buildable. If you want your shade to be darker, it will build as well. I'm gonna go over lash line. So voila, there's the mulberry, just very natural. A natural mauve pink color. Now I'm going to go in, I'm just using 3 colors for my eyes. I'm going to go in with Mocha Java Glitter. This is going to be in my crease in my outer corner. And with the glitter, Mocha Java has, first let me say, has been one of our most popular colors. It's a light brown. It goes great with everything. And this has the glitter in it instead of the shimmer or the matte. And the glitter is limited edition. So it's in stock right now. But once it goes out of stock, you won't be able to get it unless they bring it back. So I'm just dotting it on my eye a little bit. And for glitters, I like to use a more stiffer brush because I like to pat and pack it in instead of blend. This one has just enough glitter in it. It's not as glittery as like the rose gold glitter we have, but it's so gorgeous. And it goes with so much. I'm just patting that and packing that in. Just on in my crease and on my outer corner. And then I'll go up here and blend this in for a second. You see how pretty and sparkly that is? Gorgeous. I'm going to take that fluffier brush that I use with the mulberry, and I'm just going to blend that a little bit. Just the outer edges. That way it's softened up. You don't want a harsh line. Okay. Mocha Java Glitter again. And for a normal person, I would say that one tube of SeneGence would last about a year if you wore it daily. And these tubes are $22 each. So very inexpensive, especially when you think about how much you go through of your shadows and how, like, the quality of them, how long they last. SeneGence is amazing. Just patting that in. With glitters, you want to pat and pack unless you want glitter all over the eye. But I'm going to take this one that I use with the mulberry, and I am just blending that. That way I soften the look. I'm going for a natural look, yet a little bit of glitter. So that's what I've got so far. That mulberry and Mocha Java glitter. For a highlight, I'm going to use this Sandstone Pearl glitter. Again, these 2 colors are limited edition, and all SeneGence are $22 each. So I'm going to put it right here under my brow bone first, and then I'm going to take a smaller brush. Let's see. Here we go. And I'm just going to blend that right underneath. I want it to sparkle and kind of highlight my brow once I get my SeneGence into my brow. There we go. And a little bit in my corner to open up the eye. You want a brighter color in your corner of your eye. Hey Ashley. Hey Autumn. Hey Kiana. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me. If anybody has questions or comments, feel free to comment. And if you want a pregnancy update, when this video is over, you can go back and see my belly and all that kind of stuff, because I showed you my belly at the beginning of the video. So in the corner of the eye as well. Super pretty and glittery, but the colors are natural. I love it. I would say jump on this while you can. Anything that's limited edition, because I don't have any on my hand at the moment. I sold mine, but I can order you some because I'm placing an order tonight. Look at that. Boom. That would be gorgeous too if you wanted a dramatic look to put as a highlighter on top of your cheekbone. And for my corner, I usually just pack that in there and then blend up just a little. This is Kiss makeup. That's what I'm going to call it. Kiss. Okay, so there's my eyeshadow. I used Mulberry on the bottom lid. And then I used Mocha Java glitter in the crease and outer corner. And then for highlight, I used Sandstone Pearl glitter. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my eyebrow. My brows are very light and sparse, so I'm going to go ahead and fill them in with Garnet Shadow Sense. And for that, you can use different brushes, but the brush that I like to use is a very thin flat brush, It's good for packing color and for me to create hair-like strokes. You don't want anything fluffy for your brows. And I like creating that tight little tail right there with my brows. So what I do is I kind of go with my natural brow shape. This, for my brows, I like a more natural shape. I don't do the super thick square type brows. I just go along with my natural brow shape. And sometimes just enhance that. So I start with my tail and go towards the front of my brow. That way it's darker on the tail, and the more you go in, the lighter it is. You want your eyebrows to kind of line up with the bridge of your nose. You don't want it to go too in, and you don't want it to be too far apart. My eyebrow, and you want it, like, see where the corner of your eye is and your nose, you kind of want it to be right in there. And I'll back up too. See? There's a difference. It just makes it sit so much sharper and your brows stand out better with your eyes. If you don't have to go this dark to fill yours in, if you're a blonde and you have very light eyebrows, and you want to stick with a light color, then Mocha Java might be a color for you. Or if you like doing more hair-like strokes with your eyebrows, we also have Brow Sense, which is a liquid, long-lasting liquid, and you can do hair-like strokes with that. For my brows, I like to stick with Shadow Sense because it's so easy to do, and this garnet just matches so good with my hair color. So there's my brows, super easy. I'm going to go in with a little bit of eyeliner. Hey, Amy. I'm going to go with a little bit of eyeliner, and I'm using the iSense eyeliner pencil, which just came out recently. It comes in the colors black, brown, and black. I'm going to use black. And with this, you have to be careful because once you start with it, it's so buttery smooth that it's easy to do a harsh, thick line, which I normally do thick lines anyways, but it's just easy to go whoop. It just glides right across, so be careful. Okay, so I just twist it up just a tiny bit. And I'm going to line my top. Just be very gentle. You don't have to do one big stroke if you don't want to. You can go slow with it and get the same look. takes practice. You don't have to be an expert. Just take your time with it. And once this sets and dries on your lid, if you are crying or whatever, this will stay. All this makeup stays all day, which is what I love about it. You don't have to have a primer or setting spray or anything. Just be very easy and careful. Okay. See, I like that thicker line, especially since I naturally have very light, straight eyelashes. A thicker line just sets it off. So for my bottom, since when you put eyeliner on, especially black, it kind of closes your eye. For my bottom, I'm going to put a little bit on, and I'm going to go lighter, but I'm not going to go all the way in. That way it keeps my eye open a little bit. Just kind of halfway. And that's also why you want to put a little bit of lighter color a lot of times in the corner of your eye, just to keep it open. Create a contrast. Okay, so that's all with my eyeliner. That is done. And I'll just let that sit. Before I do my lashes, let's see, I'm going to go in with my pearlizer, which is what I'm going to do for highlight. If you want something with more sparkle, you could do the Shadow Sense Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, or the glitter that I just put up here if you want like a super bam type highlighter. Remember, the glitter is limited edition though. But I want a more natural glowy look, so I'm going to use my pearlizer. I've had this pearlizer for over a year, and look how much I've used. Not a lot. All these pumps are airless pumps, so you literally get every last drop. I'm going to put a dot on the tip of my sponge, and I'm going to dot it. You can use a brush. A lot of people like to blend better with a brush, but I really like controlling it with my beauty blender. Just going right there. You want to go right on top of your brow bone. I mean, not your brow bone, your cheekbone. And I go a little bit in the corner too to kind of brighten that up. Just very natural, but you can see that shine. So again, just a teeny dot. And I'm dotting it 3 little dots and then blend that out. You just want to lightly pat. Okay? And then whatever is left on there is what I use to go down the center of my face. Very natural highlight today. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with, well, let's curl my lashes. I'll do my lashes and then I'll go in with a lip look. So today I'm just wearing a t-shirt. I'll be 21 weeks today with some black pants and some blue Converse. But if you have any suggestions on lip colors, you can give me a lip color suggestion. I was kind of thinking of doing a mix, maybe of a light pink and a nude or something. But if you have a suggestion on lip color or a color you want to see, you can throw that as well. And if I see your comment, I don't see anybody's comment right now. Sometimes Facebook does that. But if I see your comment, then I will do that or I'll respond. So, since I've probably got stuff on my lips, I'm going to clean my lips. Usually I use just water and a paper towel, or witch hazel is good. If you're not near a sink, I've also got baby wipes here. See, I just wiped my lips. If you think that your lips are clean before you put your lip sense on, think again. This just helps your lip sense to bond to your lip instead of getting stuck on that makeup. It'll help it last longer. Okay, I'm gonna do my eye, and then if y'all have any suggestions for lip colors, you can throw that in. So since I have straight lashes, I like to curl my lashes beforehand, and I go at the base and lay that on flat and then squeeze for a few seconds. And then I'll let go, and then I go to the tip and I'll squeeze again. Make sure you're not pulling on your lashes. We don't want to damage them or pull them out. Just go easy with it. You can see that curl compared to this side. Okay, and then I'm going to put on, this is the non-waterproof mascara, but it's the Volume Intense formula, the new formula, and I'm putting on the black. I really, really love this new mascara when I'm not wearing my falsies, because it just puts so much volume and length to your lashes. So, I'm starting out. Since I didn't comb my lashes, I'm wiggling a little bit as I go up. You want to go from root to tip. But don't poke your lashes. Be careful. I've done that before, and you have to wait and kind of fan your eye whenever it gets watery. This is one coat compared to none. And I'm going to go back and do the tips again. I'm loving this new formula of mascara. It's my jam. Okay. Left eye. Go to the very base and put it on your lid and then squeeze shut. If it's uncomfortable, then adjust it before you squeeze it. Don't pinch your eyelid. My eyelashes are in there, but you can barely see them because they're so light. Okay. And then I'm going to go to the tip and do the tips as well. Just hold 5 to 10 seconds usually is what I do. Okay, so pull the wand out, and if there's any left, I just kind of wipe it off, and then I go ahead and go in. Thank you to everybody who's watched. I really appreciate your support. This is just kind of my, like, a daily full face routine. Sometimes I don't wear makeup, and then sometimes I just do minimal, but I really wanted to do my eyes and my lips today especially. I don't see any suggestions on lip colors, so if you have a suggestion, you can go ahead and type that in, but if not, then I will come up with my own concoction, and then we will go from there. I feel like Bob Ross when I do these videos. If you can't watch the whole video, be sure to catch the beginning or come back later. Because even if you don't watch it live, I still respond to you if you message me or comment. Feel free to comment on anything at any time. That's what I'm here for. This makeup is so awesome. Just love it. And what makes my eyelashes look so 100 times better. Just love it. The new formula of mascara is $28. It does not have fiber in it. It is one step. And it's not super thick or super thin. I really love it. Like I said, my favorite mascara I've tried whenever I'm not using my falsies. I love this mascara. And I'm putting on the non-waterproof. It comes in waterproof and non-waterproof. Okay. Hi, Misty. Thanks for watching. Here's what I got so far with my makeup. This lighting isn't the best. Here's a little bit of natural lighting coming in. If you have any questions about what I'm wearing, feel free to ask. Okay, we're going to go in with these lips. I just cleaned them, but I'm going to go over them one more time and make sure they're dry. I think today I'm going to do, let's see, on my lips, where is my, I've got so many lipsticks, y'all. It's hard to find them sometimes. Look at that. That's my lip scents and shadow scents and stuff. Not even all of them. I've got so many. Okay, I'm going to use Sassy Z and let's do a nude. Praline Rose. So this is what I'm going to use to create a mixture. Sassy Z, it's a matte medium pink color. And then I've got Praline Rose, which is a matte light mauve nude shade. So this is what I'm going to wear. Drying my lips. And just shaking that up. Make sure they're both shaken up. Lip Sense does not have wax in it. It's not drying to your lips, like a lot of lipsticks, especially the ones that last all day. So you want to make sure it's all mixed up really good. And it also has that gloss that you can put over so that you're protected. It protects it when you eat greasy foods and drinks your hot coffee. It's not going to come off of your cups. It's going to be there all day when you go to bed. Lip Sense is superior to any long-lasting lip color I've ever used. Superior. And if you have it, I'm sure you know. So this first layer I'm putting on is one layer of Sassy Z. And then I'm going to do 2 layers of Praline Rose to lighten it up. And create your own shade. Make sure you're lining your lips. Okay. So 1 layer of Sassy Z. And then I'm going to go in with my 2 layers of Praline Rose. If you like this look, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Or comment below. Here's my Praline Rose. Make sure you're wiping off that excess color and then just go in with it. You can see it changes the color. I put it right here. You can create whatever shade you want with these Lip Sense colors. You have 50 colors and then you can, mix and match and layer them. Like you have endless possibilities. It's like your own little chemist. It's pretty cool. Here is layer 2 of Praline Rose on top of the 1 layer of Sassy Z. And since I've already got glitter on my eyes, I'm going to just put on glossy on top. That way it'll soak into my lips and feel amazing, and it'll just be that matte color. Okay, and top it off with a little bit of translucent powder, and that just makes, if you are especially oily or anything or have any excess shine, it will just help it hold on and it'll get rid of all that shine for you. So you're flawless all day. Okay, let's go outside or go to the window so that you can see it in different lighting. I'm going to open my door. Okay, so here is today's look. If you didn't catch it, then you can go back and watch or comment, or if there's any specific colors that you want information on, just message me. I'm placing an order later tonight, and I would love to help you find your shade or try anything out. See ya, guys. Thank you for watching. Love it.